Hey, welcome to my channel. These cards are speaking. So today I'm going to do a all signs by the element, and this is a message from your person. So I'm going to start off with fire, so Leo, Sag, and Aries. And what I'm going to do is lay all the cards out and then go back and do the reading, because I am limited on space. So I have to do it by the elements. I hope you're doing well. So I'm going to start with the True Heart Love cards. So you have Leo, Sag, and Aries. Bumping the camera. And then I have Tarot. I'm going to do two of these. Leo, Sag, and Aries. This is a little different. And do these. And do one of these. We're going to do one of these. Going to do one of these. I'm almost done. Then we'll jump into the reading. And then one more channel message from your person. Okay. All right. Let's move these over here to the side. And we are going to start with Leo. Okay. So Leo, overall energy is the gardener. So your person is wanting to cultivate. I'm hearing the word cultivate. Get to the matters of the heart. What really makes a connection work. They want to be that person to you. They don't just want to be a fly-by-night person, but really get to know you. Know your love languages, Leo. Know what makes you tick. What's your pet peeves? What can they do to make this connection be successful and blossom and grow into what true love is supposed to be, which is beautiful. That is awesome. All right, so the tarot is how they feel and what they have to say. You have a King of Pentacles here, which is awesome. To me, that is a boss energy. They know what they want. They have the one pentacle because they want to give that one pentacle to the right person. They are loyal, they're faithful, but they can get caught up in their mind. I feel like they have the been there, done that standpoint or mentality, and so that's something they have to come out, because that's self-imposed, that's self-sabotage, whereas the true energy, true heart of the matter is they want to cultivate. They want to, just like with this hoe or this shovel, they want to dig deep and get in it, but they still have reservations, things that they have to deal with. All right, the divine abundance, this will what to them make your connection divine. And it's liberation. Having that freedom to be themselves, having that freedom to express themselves to you wholly without judgment. Because that could have been something they dealt with in the past when they have been vulnerable. Because, it's a risk at being vulnerable. You're exposing yourself, you're opening up, and you don't know how that person is going to receive it or take it. So you are exposed. Just like with that the shovel, you get to digging, you're going to expose the things up under the earth. You're going to see the worms, you're going to see the bugs, you're going to see all the not so nice things that you don't see until you start digging. And your person, they want to be able to do that with you. They want to look to you and have a safe place. Okay, this is how they feel. Indignant. I'm hearing the word shocked, surprised, that someone like you would, that it's even an option for someone like you to be with them. So that goes back to me, this self-sabotage, the limiting beliefs. They need to have that liberation. They need to have that freedom where they can express themselves and feel safe. And this is the dark confessions. It's too late. I moved on and do not wish to reconcile. And I feel like that goes right along with the thoughts that they're having. Like, should I even give this a chance? Maybe I shouldn't give it a chance because I don't want to be hurt. Because they have a lot to give. Leo, your person has a lot to give. They've worked, they've accomplished something, and maybe things from the past has caused it to be like bumps in the road, and they're just not sure. So I feel like this Eight of Swords is their limiting beliefs. And then this card is saying, I cheated. So maybe that's what it is. Along with this Eight of Swords, because they know of the things that they did, they feel like it could be too late. They don't want to reconnect. And it could be you feeling like this is too late. I moved on. I don't wish to reconnect. This could be your energy, Leo, not necessarily your person. Because of this cheated. And it could have caused a strain on the relationship. It's interesting. All right, that is what I have for you, Leo. We're going to move on to Sagittarius. All right, so your overall energy is compatibility. The person feels like that you guys are compatible, that you get along, you have the same interest. I hear adventure. They feel like they can go on and adventure with you, and you all will get along. That this wouldn't be like one person is bored, one person's just going along just because you're supposed to, quote unquote, because you're in a relationship. And they like that. They feel free to be themselves because of that. All right. How they feel and what to say. Three of Swords and Six of Pentacles. They don't want to be heartbroken because they know how they are. They know how they can give. They will give their all. But are they sure? Are they positive that it's going to be reciprocated? Because they know that there's some compatibility, but they also know and realize, Sag, that it takes more to be just compatible. In a relationship, it's more than just compatible. Are you able to give They don't want to be breadcrumbed. They don't want to just be given a little when, like, this person, it looks like they're giving their heart, and this person is receiving it. They're giving it their heart. But are you, Sag, going to give back? All right, let's keep going. What will make this union divine? Faith. Yeah, so that Three of Swords, the breadcrumbing and worrying about giving, if it's an equal give and take, um, to me, it just goes to doubt in a relationship. To make this union divine, you both will have to have faith in each other, that you're going to put the work and the time in to make it successful. Faith without works is dead. All right, how do they think? They're curious about this connection. They're curious. So they're not ready to put all their eggs in a basket, but they are curious. Like, they have their eye on you, Sag. All right, the dark confession is something they wouldn't admit to you. Ooh, I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. And I think that's speaking to the fear that they have, of a heartbreak, of being heartbroken. I think that is speaking to, the doubt, not having faith, because they are curious, So these little cards is the dark confession of the soul. So this is something that they probably wouldn't say. I know it's coming off negative, but this is how they feel, something that they would probably never ever admit to you, So then we have, let's work on this together, which is, the complete opposite of, I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. Let's work on this together. And I feel like that's really where they are. We all have things in our heart and our mind and stuff like that we really wouldn't share. But let us work on this together. You two putting faith in, not necessarily in each other, but in yourselves, that you will carry yourself in a relationship as such. Like, how do you want to be treated? Learning how the other person want to be treated. If this person is giving to you, Sag, what does your person need to receive if it's equal give and take? So it's taking that time to learn your person. Alrighty, Sag. Moving right along to Aries. Moving right along to Aries. Okay, Aries. Reparenting yourself. That is the overall energy of your person. There are some beliefs that they had growing up. Some, not necessarily beliefs. It could be beliefs, but the way they saw how couples are, relationships are, that is something that they are going to have to reparent. There's something they're going to have to retrain themselves, because they have possibly have been around relationships, marriages that didn't last. And so in their mind, marriages and relationships don't last. You just do whatever you want. And if it don't work, you move on to the next one. But for your person, they need to dig deep and make sure that they don't take old ways of thinking and bring it into new situations. Because everybody isn't the same. Each relationship, each connection could possibly be different. But if you keep the same limiting beliefs throughout all of the relationships, you have no choice but to look at the common denominator and see that it's you. Or in this case, you're the person. So that is what they have to work on. All right, how they feel and what they have to say. They're waiting for the right time to make a move, because they are healing over something. It's something that has been going on or something that went on that has caused them, they need to rest and meditate. Um, like I said, because they are having to reparent themselves, you know, whatever a past connection that they have, maybe they haven't quite fully really healed from it. They think they have. We all think we have. We just move on to the next one, and we just take baggage to relationship to relationship, and not even knowing that we've created soul ties, and that soul ties need to be broken. So your person is resting, and they're resting in what they know, in the comfort of what they know. Whether it's right or wrong, that's them. That's between them and their beliefs that they have to work out. Just like how you have to work out your own, they have to work out their own. All right. What would make, I've got a card hiding. To your person, what will make this union divine? There you go. Being grounded. And it goes right along to that, meditating on resting, being grounded, knowing who they are, knowing exactly what they want, knowing exactly what they desire from a connection, from a relationship. Understanding that, you know, but they can't just keep going to relationship to relationship. That there needs to be some type of healing. What have they learned from previous connections? What have they learned from previous relationships that they don't bring into this one? And vice versa. You know, we're getting messages from your person, but I feel the same applies to you, Aries. Okay. And this one is how they feel. They feel relieved. They feel a sense of peace when they're with you. They feel like they don't have to put on airs. They feel like they don't have to be anybody but themselves. So that could be something they've never been able to do before in a connection. And so when you are relieved in a relationship and you feel grounded, there's so much peace. There isn't a whole bunch of riffraff and wondering what the other person thinking, wondering how the other person is feeling, you know, because you have that peace. You can talk to each other. You can communicate because you're grounded, or they're grounded, which means they're not flying by the seat of their pants to make something work, or run around like a chicken with no head trying to make a connection work. All right, this is a dark confession. This is something they probably never admit. I am finally seeing my worth, yet I still feel unworthy of your love. Yeah, so this is something they probably would never tell you, but that gives you a glimpse of where they are, you know. And with this resting, meditating, and with this grounded, you know, by them continuing putting the work in, they will begin to see their worth. They will get to see who they really are and feel worthy of your love. All right, and the last one, channel message is, you're so confident. They see you as someone who is confident, someone who is sure of themselves, you know, and that alone can make someone feel unworthy, like they're not good enough. Okay, fire signs, I hope you enjoyed it. This was something different. These cards have spoken. And I'm going to end it here. Till next time.